Today I'm going to be talking about my dream Star Stable updates because the Christmas village is here and it has me in a really hopeful, wishful mood for the future. Every time Star Stable puts out a good update, I'm like, maybe my dreams are going to come true next. I haven't done my dailies today at the Christmas village, so that's what I'm going to be doing while I discuss this. Anyway, these are just my dream updates. I think it's highly unlikely that I'm going to get pretty much any of them, but a girl can dream, okay? Number 1, the return of the travelling horse market. Okay, so remember when Ferdinand would come and he'd bring his little market and he would have old horses and you would go and you would shop and they'd be discounted, and now he just lives at Marley's, except who knows what's going to happen to him, and I'm really stressed about what happens to him after January. And his last horses are gone. So my wish for him is that he comes back, he brings the travelling market, and every month or however often he brings a different breed of retired horse. So he brings like the Morgans back and they're reduced and everyone who missed out on them gets a chance to buy an old Morgan. Please. Literally the only reason I want this is because I want an old fjord on this account so badly and I never bought one on here, and it like breaks my heart to this day. And I know so many people want the retired horses back. I know it's really unlikely that they're ever going to do it, but I think if they were to do it, the best way would be through the travelling horse market. Like, it makes perfect sense lore-wise. Ferdinand's like, hey, like, you know, I don't know, went on a trip, found these horses, figured I'd bring them down here for you guys to buy, and then I say, yes, Ferdinand, thank you, Ferdinand, and spend all my star coins on them. Like, please. Okay, I've just realised I'm 1 point away from getting whatever this is. I think it's a stable background decoration or something. I'm not really sure. I don't even really want any of this stuff. I kind of want this little guy. I'm assuming this is a pet. So is this free pets in a stable decoration? Like, I know they didn't need to add free stuff. Like, it's cool because, you know, they didn't have to add any more free things. But these are all kind of... well, I could live without them. But I'm not really like doing the dailies to get them. I already have a decent amount of tokens left over and I've already pretty much bought all the stuff I want. I'm just doing them because, like, what else is there to do? Okay, so my second dream update is quite similar to the first one, I guess, in a way, but also really not related at the same time. I really want them to add a selling/trading horses feature. Like, I'm talking a kind of global market where you can put your horses up for sale. Oh my god, I'm lagging so bad, I'm sorry. Please. Okay, yeah. I'm talking like a global market where you can put your horses up for sale and other people can buy them. I mean, there would definitely have to be a lot of working around on this one. They'd have to cap the prices, otherwise people would be selling old fjords for like 15,000 star coins. But I just think it'd be really cute. Like, obviously they've taken away the sell horses feature. I am someone who did use that feature, I'm not gonna lie. And I would just like the opportunity to be able to like give my horses to people. Like, I have horses that people would definitely... oh, hello? I hate this invisible thing, this really annoys me. Anyway, yeah, I have horses that people would want a lot more than me, and then I could earn some star coins back and spend them on something I do want. So it's like one freaking win. Yay, I have the thing unlocked. What is it? I'm assuming it's just a stable decor. Oh, pine bedding. Great. Okay. That reminds me, I haven't opened my advent calendar yet. Oh, snow bedding. Oh, okay, there's more stuff. What else? Starry Gable. It's just a winter stable thing. Winter tokens. Okay. Nice. So, finishing up my idea, I'd like a global trade system where you can sell your horses, trade them with other players. I will have to say, I think this one is probably the most unlikely of all my ideas because this is a game for children. There would be chaos, there would be terror, there would be reports to customer service every single day, like, I got hacked and sold all my horses to someone, whatever. So I don't think that one's ever going to happen, but I do think it'd be cute. So I guess this leads me into my third dream update, which is lead ropes and rugs. Oh my god. Please, Star Stable, please introduce lead ropes. When we finally got halters, after how many years? It was like 10 years of playing this game, and then they were like, hey, we finally figured out how to make a bridle without reins. I was so gassed, because, like, who wasn't? We were all so excited. Like, finally a realistic aspect of having a horse. I cannot believe... Sorry, where's this race? Oh, it's behind me. I always get lost in the Winter Village. I don't know why. I have to... Oh? Okay. Oh? But as I was saying, I cannot believe we have gone this long in a horse game without having a halter and a lead rope. Are you kidding me? That is like a quintessential part of horses. Like, oh my god, it's just so crazy. I just really badly want them to make lead ropes so that I can, like, get cute, realistic roleplay pictures with me leading my horse about. And then they need rugs, because of course they need rugs. I just don't understand why that hasn't happened yet. I just want to put my horse in a cute little rug, lead her out to the paddock. Like, oh my god, is that too much to ask? And on top of that, another update that I would like to see them add is making the pasture real. So obviously in your stable, when you run out of space, your horses go to the pasture. But since this game has been about, the pasture is just kind of this like omniscient idea that is so far away, like we have never been. Where is this pasture located and why can't I go to it? Please let me in my pasture. I just want to go and see the other 50 of my horses that can't fit in my stable all at once. I just think it would be cute. Like, all they have to do is add a back door to the stable. It takes you out into your private pasture. There can be as many pastures as they need. Maybe they can cap it at like 10 horses and you can like run around and go through them all. And you can see your horses. You can put blankets and halters on them and you can physically lead them from the pasture into the stable. That would be so cute. Like, come on, that's an easy addition to the game, surely. And then on top of that idea, something else I would like to see them add is customization in terms of tack. I really think this one's highly, highly, highly unlikely, because why would they ever lose out on the money of being able to sell recolors of the same item? But it would be so cute to be able to, like, I'm talking like Sims kind of, like, you know, the if you have the Sims 4 and you have the cats and dogs pack, the way you can like color onto the cats and dogs to like redesign them, something like that, but for tack, like specifically like saddle pads or like rugs or whatever. It would be so cute and it would give us so much creative control. But I don't think that one's ever going to be added, and honestly I'm not that bothered. I see a dream update, but it's not really, because I enjoy the struggle of making it fit on this game. I like that you have to put the effort in. If we could just eyedrop tool and make things the same shade, you know, it would obviously make our lives a lot easier, but where's the fun in that? Okay, so that is not an update that I care too deeply about. Like, I'm okay if we don't get that one. But this one that I'm about to tell you, this angers me every single day. I need this update. Okay, number whatever we're on now. Get rid of the 10k shillings limit. Please, 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 please. Oh my god. I cannot keep living like this. The limit itself is not a problem, okay? 10,000 shillings, whatever. But in this economy, with the inflation that has hit Star Stable, it's just not feasible. What do you mean one piece of clothing is 9,900? How am I meant to save for that? It's unbelievable. I need them to add either they reduce all the clothing items costs, right? That would be perfect. They just, okay, I'm really stuck, sorry. They take the prices of everything down. They limit them to 5,000 each, okay? That would be reasonable. That would be reasonable. Or they add a bank account where you can store your shillings. If they're so adamant on keeping the cap, please let me store my shillings. Because why have we had to resort to storing shillings in the most awkward way possible? Like, I carry around stacks of light. I have shillings just sitting in my mailbox because I can't spend them and I can't keep them in my shillings because they freaking run out. That is something I want so badly in this game. Like, I do not buy clothing items, I don't buy tack, I don't buy anything with star coins. I only buy it with shillings. Ooh, I unlocked something. B-bam. Okay, great. I only buy my items in this game with shillings. I need them to make things more affordable. And on top of that, all the items in the global store, like there are so many old items and new, but mainly old, that are star coins only. It's like, why is one pair of leg wraps 100 star coins? Why is a set of bows 200 star coins for a mane and tail bow? That is ridiculous. Please, can they add a shilling option to all these items? Because I want them, but I'm not spending, 2 weeks of my star coin allowance on a mane and tail bow. That's unbelievable. That is like by far my biggest gripe with Star Stable. Like, if I could get them to add one update, it would be changing the way shillings work. Because they're just, maybe you could argue they kind of worked in the old game, but I don't think they work now. And I think Star Stable knows that. Because new updates, like this one, okay, this task I've done took me, 10 seconds, 30 seconds, and I get 250 shillings for it. I feel like the reason they're giving us all these big bulks of shillings is because they know that we can't afford anything. Because our prices are too high for the items. That feature, honestly, like that one riles me up so bad because it affects me the most out of everything in this game. I need them to update the shillings. Please, Star Stable. So my final dream update, I don't know what number we're on, I think like 5, is that they update the pets in this game. When they started making new pets, like the one I have here is a little old pet, right? So they would just sit in the saddlebag and like mind their own business, they don't do much. But then they added the running pets, and so cute, little pets that pop out your saddlebag, run around with you. It's a great addition. However, I would like to see pets be able to do a bit more. Like, can you imagine if your little dog had like personality? I don't know, maybe like they could pick up stuff off the ground. Like, I feel like it would be cool if having your pet out gave you some kind of benefit. Like, see, when you're running around, your pet could grab plants and stuff off the floor and like collect them for you, or like, I don't know. You could like set them a task and they would just do that for you. I just feel like if pets are as expensive as they are, which they are, they're like 400 shillings each, they should have some kind of use, It'd be cool if you just had like I said, a bonus for having your pet out, and it would give you an incentive to carry a pet around. Because it feels silly, like, why am I running around with a dragon? What's the need for that? So maybe my dragon could do something, I don't know. Adding on to that, I also don't understand why we haven't had updated dogs in this game. Like, when they first started making running pets, I believe dogs were one of the first, if not the first, that got that capability. But to this day, the dogs, I'm not gonna lie, they're ugly, okay? If you like them, that's fine, but they're outdated. I think it would be cute if we got, first of all, updated dogs, and then more breeds of dogs, because we only have like the little kind of terrier things that are the updated version. They could have so many breeds of dogs. I'm really shocked that they've never leaned into that before. And again, my customization idea could come into play. Like, I'm talking the same thing as Sims 4 cats and dogs. Maybe you could customize pets. That wouldn't be as much of a like money drop for Star Stable as customizing clothes, because obviously they can profit so much off of recolors of clothing. However, if they made like, I don't know, one pet, like a dog that you can customize as much as you want, and maybe you can only customize it once, say, and it costs double the price of a normal one, that would make people happy, and I think people would buy that because they want their own pets in the game. Like, people want their real life dog to run alongside them because people want their real life horse to run alongside them. I'm not saying they should get rid of the pre-made versions of anything, whether it be horses, clothes, pets, but it would be cool if we had like one that you could buy and you pay extra for and you get to customize it however you want, and then you get to keep that one. But similarly, like all my other ideas, I think this is really unlikely. I don't know if we'll ever see a real pet update in this game. I think it would be awesome if we did. So, like I said, these are just my dream updates. They're not anything I think will actually happen, but it would be pretty cool if they did. Let me know your dream update in the comments, and please subscribe. Thank you. Bye!